What up? There's a chat. How you doing? I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. How you doing, y'all? There we go. Hey T King, what up? Hey Fern, how you doing? Let me know if y'all can hear me loud and clear. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a wave. How you doing, Mr. Exciting? This is an instrumental off my new record. All right. We're gonna start shortly. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, if you're on Instagram, just say what up. Comment in the chat if you're not subscribed, if you're not following me already, please do that. We're just gonna get this started. All right. Try this again. So am I. I gotta try something. Just setting something up real quick. Hey, hey. Wash hands. All right, we're trying this again. We are back. What up, what up, what up, good people? It's I here. How you doing? This is another episode of Me, Myself, and I. This is the episode before we drop Prospect tonight. So we call this one You and I think that's what it's called. You and I are the Prospect. How you doing, Mr. Exciting? Sorry to cut you off there. Let me just fix some of this. How y'all doing today? It's please, I only know you're there if you talk to me. If you're on Facebook, if you're on Instagram, please say hi. If you're on Twitch, Twitter, please say hi or join me on YouTube and you'll get great sound, great audio. I want to bring my chair up a little higher. I changed my setup a little bit, so now so let's get the housekeeping out of the way. If you haven't already, congrats on the number one. Yeah, I was number one on iTunes Canada yesterday, and today and also Danger was number 2 songs on iTunes Canada for singer-songwriter category, which is amazing. I think it's the first time, at least the first time I've noticed it, which is crazy, which means you guys I've been supporting, and if you want to be a part of that number one community, please pre-order the album, pre-save it on Spotify, on Apple Music, go download it on iTunes, on Amazon. What am I missing? Title, shout out to Title, my long lost brother. Support the record. Hey, How you doing? Late night thoughts and music. So tonight is the night. Prospect is out tonight. What does it mean to be a prospect? Why are you and I the prospect? We're living this life, and in this life, we always have to prove ourselves to ourselves. We have to prove ourselves to each other. And your life matters. It counts. What you do in this life impacts others. Not infects. Hopefully, don't infect others. Not in this time, right? Impacts others. Leaves an impression on others. So, how you doing, Dan? I'm gonna play some music soon, and I'm also going to record what I played today. So what I mean record, I'm gonna have an additional recording device, and I'm gonna send the recording I do today of the two songs I play to a thing called Diddy TV. So you're gonna be my live in studio recording audience for this. I got so much to say, but I don't even know where to start. Today's been a crazy wild day. What's up? Today's been a crazy wild day. Just nonstop. I got a new music video coming out tomorrow. I kind of want to play you guys like teasers from the record. I know I'm going to get in trouble for this, but I want to, new music video that I directed, and I worked with Heist Films to make this video, and we shot it inside a IMAX theater, which is amazing. Was planning on doing this video for so long. I want to play you guys. Can I play? I'm gonna tease some music, okay? I'm not allowed to do this. I will probably get in big trouble. But guess what? I am my own boss. So fire me. That first song you heard is the first song on the record, Prospect. I'm not playing you my vocals because I don't want to ruin it for you. Something is in my mouth. All right, let me play another. I'm playing you like little snippets of like the stems and like parts of the album that you wouldn't naturally hear. This is a good one. Let me play this. Let me play this for you. Oh no, you guys gotta hear this actually. This is the piano. This is stuff you're supposed to get once the album's out, like behind the scenes stuff, but you guys are like loyal supporters. You guys are good people. So I want you to hear this now. Get your phones out and record it because this is the gold right now. This is Dwan Hill. Dwan Hill on the piano. Just check this out, all right? I can play it like this, I think. No, this is not the best way to play it. This is the best way to play it. It's gonna go right to the center. So this is a song called Prospect. I picked the part where it ends. Just listen how beautiful this is. I'll play some there. You think I can know part of this? All right. I'll play something. I'll play the drums. Listen to the drums. It's gorgeous. Here's the drums. Ready? Those are the drums. Some Sade vibes. That's Paul Mayberry on the drums. He also produced my record. So, I guess I could play this while I talk. I won't play the drums though. My favorite part of the keys. Drums are awesome, but the keys are just gorgeous. So, how y'all doing? So what it means to be the prospect. I don't want to be long-winded, and I'm not going to say too much here, but hey, Erica, how you doing? I'm giving you guys behind-the-scenes sneak peek listens into some parts of the album that you may not even notice when you actually hear the album, but these are the parts that bring the album Prospect together. And I was saying, you and I are the prospect. I'm trying my best not to be long-winded today. I want you to hear this. This song came out already. This is Cold as Fire, right? I'm going to play you the... I'm not going to play the BG vocals. This is the keys again. Let's play guitars on Cold as Fire, ready? This is the electric guitar. Let's see if I can... You don't hear that. That's the end of... This part takes me back to like South Africa. I don't know why it reminds you of South Africa. I've never been to South Africa. I feel like deep down in the annals of history, my ancestors come from South Africa somewhere, and it reminds me of South Africa. All right, that's the guitar. So I'm gonna play a couple more. There's some really cool stuff on here. I'm not gonna play that. I don't want to play the wrong thing because it's some of the stuff is like gang vocals and stuff, so it's gonna sound hilarious to you guys. The keys are always amazing on these songs. Nah, I can't play it. So this is a song called Echo, right?
We were cast the abandoned ones.
I'm not gonna play the whole thing.
We were cast aside in smoldering sun.
This is like deconstructed.
Voiceless, though we always sung.
I'm gonna hear the chorus.
Cause the whistling wind knows the thunder will come. We were born from a desolate, like a noise in the emptiness.
I can't play no more. I can't give you too much, right? This is the song coming out tomorrow. So we got a new song coming. The whole album's coming out tomorrow. But the focus track for the album is tomorrow going to be called a song called "Full Circle," which is one of my favorite songs on the record, and it's like a beautiful song, man. Let's see if I can pull out the organ on this one. This one's gorgeous. Is it? Hey, Rockin' Ron, how you doing, bro? Long time. Yes, music. Rock and Rod is always the first one to say, "Where's the new music?" It is coming out. The new album's coming out tomorrow. I believe my radio team should make sure they get it to you. Hey, Justin, how you doing, brother? Long time, man. I know you're building a family together. You're building a family out there. Good to see you guys. What I'm doing right now is I'm talking about why you and I are the prospect. I'm going to get to the nitty gritty. If you're on Facebook, don't be shy to join us on YouTube, but Facebook has some pretty good audio too. It's not a nomination yet. Just to clarify, the Grammy situation is not a nomination yet. It's a consideration for a nomination. So meaning there's a whole voting round, and if you're a voting member of the Grammys, you should go vote and pick the artists that you think are the best and the worthy of voting. So what you do is you get considered. So they got to consider you first. So some people are not even considered. You get considered, and then you get voted on to be considered, voted on to become a nominee. And then when you get nominated, they vote on to become an award winner. So they better consider. You're right. I should be highlighting some of y'all comments. Y'all want to hear some more snippets? Do you guys like to hear the snippets? I don't want to bore you, but I think this stuff is awesome, and I'm only going to do this once. Maybe I'll do it on the Zoom. I'll play some backing vocals for a full circle. Let's see what they have on this. These girls were Amani, Devin, and Lizzie. Yeah, this is BG vocal. I want to get my favorite part on this whole record with the BG vocals. I'll play this. It might be my favorite part. Incredible. It's like, oh my gosh. Let's see if I can find the right spot. Woo! This part. It's gonna come in right here. Check it out. All right, I'm gonna wait for you. Late night thoughts. When you're on YouTube, tell me you're on YouTube, and then I'll play this part because this part's amazing. I don't want you to miss it. It sounds better on YouTube because it's coming straight through. All right, check this out. I think he's gonna be here soon. All right, I'm playing it. Late night thoughts. Hope you're here. Hope you hear it. All right. This is incredible. You guys, if you haven't liked or subscribed on YouTube, please. We control. Oh. Hey, what up, bro? Everybody, he made it. Yo, that stuff makes you cry. I'll play you some more stuff. Just some snippets. You're getting like deconstructed record before it's even out. This is very unorthodox. Ooh, Say It To Me. Have I played this guys for you guys? You gotta hear this part. I'll play the lead vocals of Say It To Me. I mean, I don't need to. You've heard me sing it before. I'll play this part. Let's see if this is good. This is BJ. I want you to understand how important the backing vocals, Lizzie, Imani, and Devin, all made this album. All right, this and then there's this one. This is a gang song. This is one of my favorite songs to write. Took me a long time to write it, but let's see if I can find the gang vocals. Probably this part. This one's called "Cool the Day," right? So I go. Wait, wait. This is part to It's Adam Lester. Listen to this part though. Listen to this part. Oh, so that's. I'll give you a snippet of my voice. Ready? Ready for this? So,
Out of the garden, and I know the way. Oh, we came out of the garden and into the woods, up from the ashes and down from the sun. In the cool of the day, we got carried away. How did we get lost? Oh.
all right, we gotta stop there. That's too much, guys. That's too. Come on, I'm giving you the whole thing. I'm giving you like, this is like behind the music, MTV. Is it no VH1? Sorry, not MTV. I gotta give you a little bit more. This is like the record. This so you guys, man. I am extremely proud of this record. I don't know how it's gonna fare in the music industry. I don't know how many records I'm gonna sell. I don't know how many charts I'm gonna land on. I don't think it even matters. But I made a record that I believe in. And when I say I believe in, every so often artists will create something that they put their whole heart in. They don't care what the industry has to say. They don't care what the critics have to say. And honestly, they don't even care what the fans have to say. I'm not trying to disrespect you guys. They're creating the music that they love, and they're putting their heart and soul into their music. You know what I mean? I think of like Sade, her Lovers Rock record. I mean, all of Sade's music is amazing, but that Lovers Rock record came from a place where it's like you could only create that when you are infatuated with your art. You are infatuated. You're obsessed with creating something. Whereas a lot of people go into sessions or go into the studio or talk to the label, and the labels is orchestrating and are molding the product they want to see. There was none of that here. So when I play you these components of this record, it's because everybody came to this record with an open heart. There's a lot of pain in this record, but there's a lot of healing in this record, and it's a spiritual record. You know what I mean? I didn't make a Christian record. I am a Christian. I'll say that, endlessly, but I made a record that can heal everybody in a way. You know what I mean? Like my faith is my faith, and I pour that into my music. But I don't preach at you guys. I don't ever try to like make you guys feel like you got to believe in something I believe in. You know what I mean? I just want you guys to feel the feeling and come to your own conclusions about the music. So there's no category for this. You know what I mean? They try to define where this music goes. I'm gonna play a little bit more. Where this music goes, how it's gonna connect. This is one of my favorite songs. Let's see if it starts right away. This is a good song to talk over. Ready? Okay. So, you and I, yes, the category is awesome. You and I are the prospect. I told you guys about the story about me going to the border and turn back. And then at the border, I went to the city and I found this street called Prospect. And the more I think about this record, I chose the name Prospect because I go off of feeling a lot. Does it sound like Fiddler's Green? Oh my gosh! I hope I didn't. I don't even know that song. So hopefully I don't get sued. You want to hear something? I'll play a little bit more of that one. I want you guys to realize, if you have not already, how you doing, Crystal? I love this comment. Oh, I do know that song. I'm sorry. I'm Canadian. I'm sorry. I should know every song by the Tragically Hip, but I only know the popular ones. I'm joking. Thank you, Crystal Allen. I believe in that message more than people realize. I feel like when you have to spell it out for people, something's missing. But if you feel the spirit of somebody and you know the spirit is in somebody, it goes without saying. You know what I mean? And I truly believe that. But yeah, so when I say you and I are the prospect, we have the future in our hands. Believe it or not, this life continues on. And I think sometimes we think that we get stuck in a rut. We get stuck in a place where we can't change the outcome. We can't pray for difference. We can't pray for change. We can't speak change into existence. And I think we have the power to do that more than we realize. You leave an imprint on other people's lives. You leave an impression on other people's lives. And if we lived our lives with that understanding that what you put out into the world has endless effects on everybody else, creates an endless eternal ripple in time and space, then you look at the world a little differently. And every day I try to step into myself and be like, don't be afraid to pour out everything. And if you are pouring out everything, there's always a little bit more you could wring out, you know what I mean, and pour into life. I try to do that with my wife, try to do it with my children. I try to look at the trauma of my life and ask myself, how have I brought trauma into other experiences in my life? How have I brought fear into other experiences in my life? That's a short song. Let's see what we get here. And the important part is, let's see where this starts. The important part is to keep pouring out. Don't settle for anything. You know what I mean? This is all our first lives. This is all the first time we're going to see this experience. We're all learning everything for the first time. And no matter what someone says to you, no one can say, hey, I've done this a million times before. I get it. Let me tell you how it's done. Nobody has. Everybody's here for the first time. So just continue to grow. Don't settle, please. You know what I mean? So Prospect is about choosing your life and understanding that you're at the center of eternity. You're at the center of the beginning, from the beginning of time, all the ancestors, all our foreparents that came before us, and all the children that will come after us. We're sitting right in the middle of that, and our impact on that matters. How we interpret what came before us, and how we internalize it, and then pour it out to the future. You know what I mean? That's what Prospect means. That's why most of my songs are about my wife, because I acknowledge that she's my soulmate, she's my best and probably only friend, and we created children together. And those children are going to have an imprint on this life. So if I don't treat her with everything I got, and I'm learning to all the time, and vice versa, then our children are going to have dysfunctional experiences. And if our children have dysfunctional experiences, you get what I'm saying? Their children are going to have dysfunctional experiences, and the cycle continues in perpetuity. But we have the power today, right now, as the prospect. You and I are the prospect to break those cycles. You know what I'm saying? You following me? When you hear this record, it's not going to sound that heavy. It's heavy in moments, but it's a very light record in terms of just like uplifting. So that's what I will say on that. Don't be shy. I've been shy most of my life. You know what I mean? And when I say don't be shy, I'm not saying you have to be loud and obnoxious and overly confident. I'm just saying, if you have a light, if you're good at anything, pour it out. If you have something to say to somebody, don't be afraid to a sister, a brother, a parent, whatever it is. And I know I'm preaching. I usually say I don't want to sound preachy, but I think I'm preaching right now. But I just feel it's important for us to be reminded of that, especially since we came out of this pandemic. Lives change and things are even changing now and getting crazy. Any vinyl of this one. Absolutely, this vinyl, man. If you haven't pre-ordered it, you can go to my website, ahimusic.com. That's ahimusic.com and pre-order the vinyl. Or if you see me in a show, you can grab the show. But pre-order is the best way you'll get it within a week, I think. Let's break the cycle. Prospect. I love that rockin' Ronnie. I called you Ronnie, but I know it's not Ronnie. Can you start thinking of a song for me? Start playing. If I play... That's right. My cable got screwed up. Did I like do something to my guitar? Yeah, I think I was like hearing like banging up my guitar while I'm talking. Let me tune up. You guys want to hear some songs? All right, let me fix this. Okay, what I'll try this. I'm gonna play two songs on my guitar, and I'm gonna record these songs. This one's gonna go for a thing called Diddy TV. They're gonna be premiering this on Monday, I believe, with a music video probably. And then I'll do one more song with just like the instrumental, the song that's coming out tomorrow. I want you guys to hear it. I mean, I say the song that's coming out tomorrow, but all of the songs are coming out tomorrow. But there's a video coming out tomorrow, which will be setting a premiere once I get off this. I can't download. I can't upload while I'm on stream because it's going to make my stream all messed up. But let me set this up to record this. And let's see if it works. It might not work. I don't think I'm going to give them 8K, 4K. You'll get a couple Ks out of me. I'll just give them high quality. Is that good enough? I think they'll be happy with that. So here's another thing. I got something to like complain about a little bit. It's not complaining, but it's kind of complaining. No, I'm not gonna do it because I might get in trouble. So during this pandemic, artists had to become musicians, which we already were, business people, which you should have already been, lighting engineers, sound engineers, videographers, what else? Mixing engineers, like, and then you had to have the budget to send out videos to all these platforms at a quality that is respectable. And then nobody flinched to think that, hey, you guys are putting an enormous pressure on artists to do so much. And we should always do so much, but it's just like all the videos that we used to shoot for you guys, now you have to shoot them by yourself at home and send them to us by this deadline. It's crazy. And I didn't feel the weight of that until the last couple weeks where people were waiting on me to send them videos. And I was like, I can't just send them a garbage looking video. It has to look good. You know what I mean? And the way it looks good is you need money. You need money at the end of the day, right? I'm not complaining about the work. I enjoy working. I enjoy it. But I think that people didn't even realize what kind of weight they were putting on musicians to create things. Like, it was like we were creating all the time, but it's just like now we have to be a whole production network. Like we are a studio, like a television studio. We are Warner Brothers. We are Fox 21st Century. We are Sony, whoever. Like, we're Netflix now. You know what I mean? It's just the reality it is. And if you don't do it, you perish, right? So hopefully I don't suck, guys. Let's do this. All right. So I'm gonna pretend like I'm just telling you guys for the first time that we're shooting this with Diddy TV. Okay. So just act surprised and put a lot of emojis in the chat. So please just pick an emoji, whatever it is, make sure it looks happy. And when I see it, I'll sing better. If I don't, because I can't hear you guys, right? So let's get this party started. All right. I am recording. They do it all. Absolutely. All right. We are recording. So I think I got to do this too, right? Ready? That's like the slate. I got a slate back there, but I'm not going to get up. So we are recording for Diddy TV. I am live with my audience in what I call Me, Myself, and I. And I do a weekly songcast, but we're going to do a special edition where we record two songs for Diddy TV. Thank you, Diddy TV, for having me. And my record Prospect is now available on all platforms: Spotify, Apple, Deezer, Tidal, Amazon, Pandora, and whatever platforms they use across the planet. So this one is called, it's my lead single. This one's called Until You, all right?
Everything I've lost is all I've got. There ain't much I can give, but I'll give you everything. Anything you had, you gave me half. When I was living with nothing, you helped me believe in something. Didn't know where it goes alone on the outside. Every day's a witness, it's about time I find what to keep me warm. I was one of the wandering, trying to fight through the elements. Time stood still when you first walked in. Fate made plans I could never predict. I was empty, lost without a clue. Until now, until you. Never want to beg, still you lent your hand, yeah. Found me street penniless, you reached down and crowned me king. Didn't know where it goes alone on the outside. Every day's a witness, it's about time I find what keep me warm. I was one of the wandering, trying to fight through the elements. Time stood still when you first walked in. Fate made plans I could never predict. I was empty, lost without a clue. Until now, until you. Oh yeah, yeah, in the mornings are golden as your heart. I was down in the darkness until you came along. Didn't know where it goes alone on the outside. Every day's a witness, it's about time I find what to keep me warm. I was one of the wandering, trying to fight through the elements. Time stood still when you first walked in. Fate made plans I could never predict. I was empty, lost without a clue. Until now, until you. Everything I've lost is all I've got. There ain't much I can give, but I'll give you everything.
That one's called Until You. And a lot of my songs sound poetic, but they're all based off of true stories. And I was one of the wandering. I traveled many miles, kilometers, I'm Canadian, across this planet. I've backpacked across many places like Ethiopia, the Caribbean, Canada, the Europe, even with my wife and daughter. And I was one of the wandering until I met you, my wife. So thank you guys. I want to like do a song with an instrumental. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that, but I think it might be cool. So let's test it out. Diddy TV, if it sucks, I apologize, but I think it might be cool. So I'm gonna pull up an instrumental and let's see how it sounds, okay? Let's try it at least. There's a new one. This is a brand new song off my album. It's called Full Circle, and I hope I don't screw it up. Let's get it going. Let me see. So I'm trying to be candid as possible. Let's see how this sounds. What I might do is overdub the audio into this. And I might cut all this out so you don't see my production techniques. But I'm going to try it, okay? Let's try it. And if this sucks, I'll just re-record another one and they won't ever see this. Here we go. How am I lost again? A misfit in my own skin. I know if you pull me close, I'll find the surface. That's for the lyrics. I tried it a world. Sorry, I screwed up the lyrics. I'm gonna do that over. I'm just gonna cut this out. Hold on. I've been singing this song non-stop, so for me to screw up the lyrics, it's quite embarrassing. Let's try this one more time. You know what's great about doing home concerts? When you have to record it? You can edit it, so I can always just cut this and then it'll just jump to the next scene and they'll never even know. All right, I can't believe I screwed up the lyrics. Let's do this again. As I was singing the lyrics, I was like, I'm screwing up these lyrics. All right, let's act like we're starting from scratch, right? So this one is called Full Circle. Here we go. How am I lost again? Out of control I spin, but I know if you pull me close, I'll come full circle. A misfit in my own sin, I drown in a world of sin. Tell me that I'm not alone, I'll come full circle. You are my perfect part, all that I need, all that I got. As long as you're wrapped around my heart, I'll come full circle. I drown in a world under the loyal moon. Why am I screwing this up? I cannot slip away with you when I hear you call out my name. Sweet like a sermon. There's nowhere I'd rather be with you lying next to me. The comfort I find in your eyes, I'm no longer searching. You are my perfect part, all that I need, all that I got. As long as you're wrapped around my heart, I'll come full circle. And you are my guiding star. You always bring me right back to the start. As long as you're wrapped around my heart, I'll come full circle. Oh, world, round and around you bring me right back. Round and around you lead me on home. Round and around and I come full circle. Oh, world, round and around you bring me right back. Round and around you lead me on home. Round and around and I come full circle. You are my perfect part, all that I need, all that I got. As long as you're wrapped around my heart, I'll come full circle. And you are my guiding star. You always bring me right back to the start. As long as you're wrapped around my heart, I'll come full circle. As long as you wrap around my heart, I'll come full circle. Sounds like Dolby. All right. All right. That's an accident. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more song because I don't think I did a good job at that one. It sounds like a great song, but I think I screwed up the lyrics. I'll do one more, and I'll do this acoustically, and then I'll probably just cut out that whole section and just use this part. How do you guys think that sounds? You think it's all right? I said the lyrics wrong, and I was totally singing the lyrics backwards, so I'll do this one. This one is requested every week by Fern, so I'll do this one. So this one is called, let me get that off. This one is called Danger, and it's a story I wrote. I thought I wrote it, but it's a story that I dreamt, and it ended up being a true story, which is kind of crazy that you can dream something not knowing the story, and it ended up being a true story of a mother who lost her son to senseless gun violence. So this one goes out to Evelyn Fox. Every time I sing it, I got to shout out Evelyn Fox. Thank you, Late Night Thoughts. Please subscribe. I'm talking to my audience there. So this one's called Danger, right? Timothy was left on Adelaide to lay there cold in his own blood. Shadows fall down, endless alleyway of fiendish pain where bullets struck. Ricochet laws, innocence don't shield your skin, protect your fragile bones. Single teardrop, gazing into dusk as he looked up and he cried, I feel danger. Hear me calling, be my savior, Lord. Hear me calling, I'm afraid here, night is falling. Don't let me die, Lord. I feel danger, lift my breath, my heart, my soul. Lift my breath, my heart, my soul. Evelyn stood by the window pane, it's more than strange she won't pick up her archangel, the only man who stuck around long enough for her to love. Fighting teardrops, mama's intuition fighting back as she cried, I feel danger, hear me calling, be my savior, Lord. Hear me calling, I'm afraid here, night is falling, don't let me die, Lord. I feel danger, lift my breath, my heart, my soul. Lift my breath, my heart, my soul. Oh, I feel lost, Lord. Don't let it end, Lord. Hear me when I cry. I feel danger, hear me calling, be my savior, Lord. Hear me calling, I'm afraid here, night is falling, don't let me die, Lord. I feel danger, lift my breath, my heart, my soul. Lift my breath, my heart, my soul. I feel danger, hear me calling, be my savior, Lord. Hear me calling, I'm afraid here, night is falling, don't let me die, Lord. I feel danger. Thank you. Thank you, Jess. Diddy TV, thank you for having me. And that was a live recording of two songs off my new record, Prospect, and I did it in front of a live YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook audience. So hopefully you enjoyed that, and I appreciate you guys so much. All right, so that was for Diddy TV. We got that recorded and saved. Thank you guys for being my live in studio audience, which wasn't really in studio. But let me save this before I lose it. Oops. Where is my save button? There it is. So we'll call that So I might have to do that whole thing over. It was good though. Times Diddy. You guys, it was all right. How'd it sound? You think I should save it with the mistakes and all? I can give them that whole session, and they're gonna laugh their heads off. I live times Diddy TV performance. How about that? So this is like you're watching me do the behind the scenes stuff. So you can't see my screen, but this is what we do. I gotta save the files. That's another thing that I complain about. I have to have hard drives upon hard drives now because all these files are like gigabytes. I bought a pretty good hard drive that's like 5 tetrabytes or something. So it saves a lot, but it's a crazy time that we're living in. Technology is amazing. But like, has anybody watched Silicon Valley? They had this, the whole show was about one of the greatest shows ever. The whole show is about like, they have this incubator where they build stuff in Silicon Valley and they create this, they're trying to build this compression to make files like extra small so that we can do like infinitely fast upload and download speeds. We need that. These files are too big, guys. Come on. I don't think you understand how big that video file was. And it's not even at the highest quality that I could offer them. I could offer them 4K and it would be like 4 times as large of a file. Ranting. The mistakes and all. I just sang the wrong. So the music video, I'll talk about the music video a little bit. If you guys want to ask me any questions, please say it in the chat. Let me read some of these comments. Fern says, hauntingly powerful. I gotta hop off. Late night thoughts jumped over from Instagram, which is awesome, to YouTube, where I would love all of you guys to come and subscribe to me on YouTube and hit the notification bell, because I always say that we control the algorithm. The algorithm doesn't control us. So the more you support your artist, the more you like and subscribe, the more you write comments, the algorithm says, oh, human interaction, yum, 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 yum. And I eat that up and they share it with more people. So, but want to tell you that it's great to watch you share about your music and whatnot. Thank you, Late Night. I appreciate you, brother or sister. I don't know if it's a brother. It looks like a brother in the thumbnail. Not a black brother, a brother like any brother, right? Yes, love this. Incredible, Fern says, Lord Stankface engage. Thank you. That's Justin. Hello, D. How you doing, sis? We got some Exploding Heads by T. King. What else we got? Wonderful. It was great. Save it. Sounds great. Love, full circle. Mistakes and all want it. Is your family in the new video? No, they are not. This is just me. It's a second directorial video. I don't know if I'll be getting into the directing thing. It's kind of cool, but it's also stressful a little bit because I got to perform. And we did it in a place called Cinesphere, which has one of the original IMAX screens in Canada. I think it's the original IMAX screen in Canada. And I sat in over 500 seats. And then we ended up only using like, how many seats in the video? Like 12, not even 12. Like 8 seats in the video, I think. But I sat in 500 of them. We probably used like 9 or 10 seats. But I sat in 500 and I got like this cool time lapse of me sitting in every single seat in this theater. Almost every single seat. So that was cool and fun. But no, the family's not in it. They might be in a future video. Can't wait. How you doing, Michael Morgan? Appreciate the support. New album's dropping tonight. If you do not already have it pre-ordered, pre-saved, you are doing yourself and myself a disservice, because it's good music, guys. And the more you listen to this record, the more you're going to see the layers and the depth of it. It's not like a heavy record in terms of like sonically. It's very like spacious, and we did this intentionally. But it's like, it's a beautiful record, and I can't say it enough, because when you finally create something that you are like, wow, about, and not saying my other music wasn't. I think I made songs that wowed me. I don't think I ever made, appreciate it, Fern. Fern got 2 copies. I like that. That's a good metric. If everybody buys 2 copies, then I might go into certain charts and things. That stuff helps. Anyhow, for all the artists out there, you know the process of creating, and when you create something that wows you, it's a beautiful feeling because what it ends up doing is it pushes you to another level of creativity when you start working again. You're like, oh, I did that. Now that's the new level of operation. So this record wowed me when it was finished, and I'm like, I can never make anything less than this in my career again because I'm a constant learner. I'm a late bloomer in this industry, in this music game. I wasn't raised as a musician. My parents didn't put me in art school or classical school or anything of that nature. I just enjoyed singing, and then later in my life, I said I'm going to sing. That's what I'm going to do with my career. And I have a wife that supported me along the way, so it's been a great journey. But I just say, this record is, I say prospect because there's a part of me, okay, I'm also a basketball fan. Specifically, I am a Raptors fan. Yes, please. You guys just tell everybody today, pre-order, pre-save doesn't cost anything. So if people don't want to buy physical copies, having a physical record, which is back there, I can't point, right there, is always ideal. But people don't want to spend money. I get it. But just say, hey guys, pre-save this record. Just tell 5 people. Pre-save this record today. It comes out at midnight. I promise you, if it sucks, I will buy you a coffee or a chocolate or a vegan burger, whatever. Because I promise you, they won't think it sucks. They'll listen to it and be like, thank you. Because it's a good record. Great for a Christmas gift. So just tell 5 people. Just say, hey, there's 10 people in the chat. If you all tell 5 people, that's 50 new people that will hear this record and decide for themselves that they like it. Confidence. Forgive my ignorance. I'm new friend. How do you pronounce I? How do you pronounce I? I. How do you pronounce I? I. Hi, I'm I. Right? That's how you pronounce my name. There's a lot of new people coming into the mix of my music. I'm still a very much undiscovered artist. I have almost 2 million, 20 million streams, I think. More than that, right? Almost a, no, that doesn't make sense. Almost 25 million streams. Let's just round it up just because I can. And 25 million people clicked on my record. Maybe not 25 million people. My music, and I'm still a virtually unknown artist in this industry. So when someone asks who's in my thing and wants to hear my music, say, how do you pronounce your name? It's because they heard the music and never heard me pronounce my name, which is a beautiful thing to see. Everybody calls me AHI, like the tuna. I had no clue tuna existed. I knew tuna existed, but I didn't have no clue AHI tuna existed when I made my name, and it's not even made my name. I don't eat meat, so I don't know what AHI tuna was. That's an easy bet for you, because of course it will be amazing. Thank you, JV. I can't say your name. JV Happen. J for Happen. I don't know. Rock and Ron supports. Rock and Ron works for a radio station called KBCU. An Angel in 9.5. We know you on K. Yep, that's K. An Angel's another station. He's been supporting my music forever. I wanted to see Lauren Daigle, and Michael said they went to see Lauren Daigle and found me. One of the best times of my life was being on tour with Lauren Daigle. It was just like the richness and the power and the spirit behind that tour, and everybody just coming together to make something special at that time was something beautiful and unparalleled in my life. And it was just like, I say there's God moments in my life, you know what I mean? Where you see the hand of God in these weird, mysterious ways. And that tour had those moments. And I remember just saying, this is big. Just being on that tour bus with Lauren and saying, this is big. Whatever's happening right now is big, and I'm glad to be a part of this. I'll buy your album and a cup of coffee when you Jason said Jason's gonna buy me a cup of coffee. Jason, the only coffee I've ever had in my life was a small little cup of Ethiopian coffee in the mountains of Lalibela. I know that sounds so hipstery, but it actually happened. I've never drank North American, South American coffee, any other coffee. I've only had this much coffee in Ethiopia, in the mountains of Ethiopia. And it was, I like that, but you can buy me some tea. Jason, I like tea. I'm a tea guy. The herb is in flesh. I do. Okay, let's try another song because I screwed up full circle. Am I allowed to sing like any new songs on the record? I can, right? No one can stop me. It's my record.
Can't stop. Can't stop.
This is the best part about being your own boss. I only ask those questions as a joke. I know what I can do. No one even cares what I do. They're not gonna stop me. Where is that folder? I'm gonna try to play another instrumental, and I'm gonna sing in a little bit of it. But it shows me I'm a little rusty, guys. I haven't sang these songs in a while. I should have been rehearsing. Ooh, I like this song. Yo, some of you guys know this song already. Haven't played it in forever. Let's try something. I could probably play it on my guitar, but I'm gonna see what it sounds like with the music. I'm just having some fun right now. So if you're with me, I'm gonna play a song called "Lift Me Again." Right? Do you guys know "Lift Me Again"? Or should I play a song that they don't know? I don't want to do "Prospect" because I think you should hear that song in full form. All right, let me see. You guys want to hear something else? Your coffee experience will be downhill from now on. Yo, literally downhill because I had to go downhill from like I. So okay, let me talk about Ethiopia for a bit. I've backpacked across Ethiopia. I've spent a month in Ethiopia backpacking, and it was probably one of the craziest things I've done in my life. But what I what did I learn from Ethiopia? Now it's funny. Let's talk about Ethiopia for a bit because right now Ethiopia is like almost in the middle of a civil war, and I hate Twitter, but every so often I click on Twitter, and I learned that Ethiopia has some conflict right now. We're in crazy times right now, but beautiful country, beautiful land, and I jumped on a plane, landed in Ethiopia, and said, okay, I need to find accommodations. I need to figure out my way through this country. And I backpacked across that whole vast land. They have these buses, autobistro, where you go to the autobistro. It's not an Ethiopian word, but I think it's Italian, how they say it in Italy, Italian. And you get on these buses and you go across the country. So I'll give you some life lessons that I learned when I was in Ethiopia. Let me see what D said before I go. I was in a car and I needed CDs for each car, and I need you to sign an album. Yes, I will sign everything all the time. You don't have to ask that. I always sign records. And what did I take away from the biggest takeaway? One, I took away that Canada is a beautiful place to live. Don't take for granted where you live if you have running water. You know, I saw like a child that was maybe 6 or 7 carrying up 2 big pails of water on his shoulder up this big hill. And I was driving by and I saw him, and I never forget him. He had like this jacket on, and it was like a blazer. It was like really weird, right? And he was just carrying water up a hill. Well, when I was 6 years old, I didn't carry no water up a hill to have clean water to probably shower or drink or to cook with. So to watch that child do that was like, it just blew my mind. We take for granted some of these things we have here, but on another side of it, the culture in Ethiopia was so beautiful. The food there was so beautiful. And I got to see, some of the things that was awesome was I was in the, on a side dirt road in the mountains of Ethiopia. There was this one tree. We saw a cactus tree, this beautiful cactus with the red fruit on it was there, right? Prickly, and they cut it open for me. They said, don't touch that part, don't eat that part, because if you do, it'll make your mouth numb and make your hand numb. I think it's partly poison. But they said, this is beautiful, eat that. So I ate that cactus, and I was fasting while I was traveling, and it was like the best food. 2 times in my life, I had the most simplest food, and it was the best food in my life because I was fasting and wasn't eating. I had a coconut, like, pulp, like not even pulp, like before the coconut actually turns into a coconut, it's like this little cloudy, like ball. And when you bite into it, it's like biting into like really light and airy styrofoam, but it tastes like coconut, and then it dissolves into water in your mouth. And it was like, at that time I do a lot of fasting, and at that time I was fasting too. And the cactus and the coconut, just natural fruit from the earth. There's no amount of chipotle, no amount of Popeye's chicken. I don't eat Popeye's chicken. No amount of an Impossible Burger, whatever you want to talk about, that would be better in my life than those two things I ate. The coconut, I don't know, the baby coconut. It's not even a baby coconut. It's like before. It's like in vitro coconut, right? And then the cactus from the side of the tree in the Ethiopian mountains. So anyhow, Ethiopia was one of the first times in my life where I really started to say, what is my purpose in life? How do I go after fulfilling my purpose in life? And now I stand here with you today, acknowledging that I am walking in my purpose and striving every day to be light and goodness to you guys and help you guys out with your life in terms of my music. You know what I mean? If my music just gives you joy, if it gives you confidence, courage, whatever it does for you, that's what I wanted to do for you. So let's try this one. I lied to you guys. I'm gonna play a different song. Gotta run. Thank you, bro. But looking forward to hearing the new record tonight. Keep doing you. Absolutely, brother. I appreciate you guys. Just reading some of these comments. Should I do that song?
Do you know the words?
Never, no. But I can pretend like I know the words if I can find it. All right, let's try this one. You guys want to hear this one? Just say yes, because I'm going to do it. Destiny, how you doing, Destiny? Let's try this song. This is a new one. Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't give these songs away, right? Because what? I'm going to only place, I'm going to sing some of it. I just want to give you guys a sample.
A river will end and oceans begin. You're on your way. It's just like you said. I see you again. You're on your way. The photograph you left in my head, it reminds me we did the best that we can. And you're on your way. You're on your way. You're on your way. As far as you go, my door's never closed. I'm not far away. The road wanders off, but I watch you walk, 'cause you're on your way. The moment that you let go my hand, it reminded me love makes its own plan. And you're on your way. You're on your way. You're on your way.
I'm not going to sing this part. You got to listen to this part tonight. If I give you everything, then what are you going to go look for? You guys, all right. I'm going to call it a day. Let's turn this off. All right, Prospect. How you doing, Ken? What up, bro? Yo, Prospect is coming out tonight. Please go pre-order it, pre-save it, do whatever you got to do. Tell 5 friends, tell 10 friends, tell your mother, tell your dog, tell your mailman, mailwoman. Call a telemarketer and tell them. Just call any 1-800 number and say, hey, I's Prospect record is coming out tonight. I'm supposed to hype you up. I'm super proud of it. And there's a story that I used to listen to when I was as a child. I'll end on this note. It's called The King of Togo Togo Wears 2 Horns. And the theory was that each piece of grass whispers to the other. The King of Togo Togo wears 2 horns. That's the story of the song. It's a beautiful song. Beautiful story, sorry. and The Secret came out. The Secret is this album. This is one of the best kept secrets, I believe. And I wish I had the bandwidth and the wealth, like a major label, to get it to everybody in the world. But the way that happens is through people. Right now, my song is charting in Germany because people said, real human beings said, this song, this album is great. And we can do that here in North America, in Canada. So just tell people about it. And what more can I say? I won't be live like officially tomorrow, but I might jump on live tomorrow on Instagram. No music, just talking and just sharing some, probably with my family and children and stuff, and being, hey, the record's out. What do you guys think? So find me on Instagram sometime tomorrow, probably like midday, maybe like not midday, like 3 o'clock. I don't know, maybe the evening. I don't know. Just stay posted. The audio and video have big delay on my end. Just saying, yeah, because it's been going for so long, so the delay is gonna be crazy. But Instagram's been weird, so I'm gonna shut Instagram off and say official goodbye to everybody on the other platforms. Thank you, Jeff, for letting me know that. Wait, let me say official goodbye. Bye. Stay good. God bless you guys. All right. That's Instagram, and I'm gonna pass that to you. Everybody else, make sure you change the thumbnail. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I have not eaten lunch yet, so I'm going to go and make lunch. Thank you, Fern. Continued blessings to you guys. Stay good. God bless. Prospect tonight at midnight. New video tomorrow. Stay posted. All right. I'm gonna upload that right now so you can see it tomorrow. All right. You can see it tonight actually if you pay attention. All right. Stay good. All right.